Bernier and Tyson Baker are on the line. We get set to go here from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. The Edmonton Oilers, the Carolina Hurricanes. Oilers have dropped 5 straight, taking on a Hurricane team that won 5-2 over Buffalo a couple of nights ago. It dropped the puck. We're underway as it's dumped into the Oilers zone. Draisaitl after it on the end boards. Points in 10 straight, goals in 7 straight. Up the right wing. Goes off a skate, comes right back to Klingberg, high in the air, and out with it, a bouncing puck. Brought in by Skinner, put it towards the net, swept away by Anderson, and there's a holding penalty coming up. We are just 22 seconds into the first, and the Edmonton Oilers are going on the power play.
Yeah, Dmitry Orlov caught with an interior grab. Rod Brindamore doesn't like the call. He let us go to their first power play of the game. Kept their feet moving. And so it's going to be the Oilers power play, 5.2%. That's 7th in the NHL against the second best penalty killing unit in the league at 84%. So power on power. It cannot pass up shot opportunities against this team.
Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Face off to the right of Anderson.
And Jordan Stahl wins a lot of draws, Cam.
Puck gets rimmed, kept in by Bouchard. In front of the net, just in wide by Draisaitl. He's got it on the left wing to the blue line. Nugent Hopkins across the line to Bouchard. Has it on the right wing point. Down the boards to McDavid. To Draisaitl. Goes to the right wing corner. Spins it back to McDavid. To the net. Now in behind it. He'll stop. He'll look. He'll slide to the left. Saucer it to Draisaitl. To the blue line to Bouchard. Walks to the middle. Gives it back to Draisaitl. He's on top of the circle. Wrist shot. Goes off the end boards and wide. And Burns will get it down the ice.
Well, busted play right off the draw. And Bouchard found Draisaitl. And Leon didn't tap it home. It was there.
Draisaitl with it right now. Up the center ice, now to McDavid. 699 career assists for McDavid. Checked along the right wing boards, and Aho gets it down the ice. Bouchard will stop in behind the net. 9th in defenseman scoring coming into today's action. Up to McDavid, left side. Nugent Hopkins in front to McDavid. Went off the netminder Anderson. Puck rimmed around and down the ice.
Nugent might as well just shoot it from there, and McDavid looked for a rebound. He tried to layer a pass in there, and puck was elevated.
40 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play. We're scoreless here in the first. We're a minute 45 in to center ice. Klingberg will dump it in. Goes off of Corey Perry. Goes into the right wing corner of the Hurricane zone. On the end boards, Burns in a battle with Jeff Skinner. Puck goes into the corner. Arvidsson in behind the net. Now to Perry. He'll get it in front of the goal, but Oilers couldn't find it. Now Perry out to Skinner. His shot just misses. To the left wing point it goes. Ekholm will keep it in. Rim it low for Skinner. Now to Perry. Will bank it back to the blue line. To Ekholm across to Klingberg. Put it into the slot. Went off the stick of Arvidsson. Martinook will get it out and down the ice. Penalty is over. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play.
I got a couple good looks, but against this team you got to finish.
Ekholm out from behind the Edmonton goal. Long pass up to center ice. Goes off a few sets of skates. Svechnikov will get it to the Edmonton blue line. Henrique will turn it up the left wing. He's able to get it out. He's going to go down the ice, flying after it. Connor Brown into the corner with Goss to spare. Puck comes free. Henrique on the left side, unable to get it low, and the puck is cleared out. Aho will go after it, but it goes all the way down. It's icing against the Hurricanes, who played 2 minutes 58 seconds of the scoreless first period.
I wonder if we're going to get a draw at center here. I kind of thought Aho, who signed that big extension with this organization.
Looked like he had possession there, but I guess not. Icing it is.
Aho, in year one of a $9.75 million a year deal. They got a lot of pending UFAs, including Mikko Rantanen, Taylor Hall. Talked to Taylor today. I wonder if there's a little 2 or 3 year term deal there for Taylor in Carolina. Much better situation than the one he was in Chicago.
Bear got it out, fired down the ice on net. Anderson steers it aside. Burns turns it up the right wing, pokes it to the middle. Svechnikov bounce it into the Edmonton zone. Brett Kulak across to Klingberg. Klingberg up the right wing boards to McDavid. Got checked at center ice. Niemi will bring it in down the left wing or the left corner. Now try to drive to the net off the stick of Pickard. The penalty coming out
a penalty
to the Oilers. Going to be a hooking call
on Nugent Hopkins on the net drive from Niemi.
Wow. 3:31 gone here in a scoreless first.
Tight standard early here, Cam.
Yep. Carolina power play has struggled here lately. Oilers are going to try and keep it that way.
Oilers killed off all 6 short-handed situations against Florida, but they're still 26 in the league at 75%. Carolina's power play is 22nd at 19.8.
Oilers were 13 of 22 on the PK in February. But yeah, 6 for 6 last game. The penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers able to get it out as Janmark will get to center ice. He'll loop back to the Edmonton blue line and off the boards and down.
Almost Timothy Min on Janmark.
Brown will break it up at center ice, chop it all the way down. Anderson will set it. His last game was Tuesday. It was a 4-0 loss at Montreal. Made 14 saves. Aho up to center and banned on his dump-in attempt. Goes to get it. Gives it to Gostisbehere. At center ice. Throws it back to Jarvis. Now on the right side to Rantanen, and he'll dump it in. The scoreless right here in the first. The Oilers taking on the Hurricanes. And Brown finding a loose puck and swatting it all the way down on the backhand. Gostisbehere up at his own blue line to Aho. He'll get to center, shoot it in, hits the glass, takes a funny hop, and it is cleared out and hit the linesman.
Edmonton was lucky nobody picked that loose changeup that was hanging around there.
Went off the stanchion, came into the slot area, and now it hits Kapanen in the skate. Gostisbehere forced by Todd Colson. It's sent back into the Hurricane zone. 40 seconds to go on the penalty to Nugent Hopkins. At center ice, puck brought in. Niemi to Taylor Hall. Goes in behind the goal. Over to the right. Hall into the slot and off the stick of Blake. And now brought out by Janmark. And he'll come into the Carolina end. Down the left wing. Long shot. Stick save. Rebound. Scores! Yes! Janmark let it go. And going to the net was Henrique. It hit him and went in. And the Oilers get a short-handed goal. They're up 1-0.
Oh, there you go. Put the puck on the net. And that's what Janmark did. After a pass went astray in the neutral ice, Janmark busted down the right side. And he cut to the left and then fired one on the goal. A great job by Henrique driving the net. He gets the deflection redirection, and the Edmonton Oilers get the lead on Henrique's 8th goal of the season.
5:08 time of the goal. As Edmonton gets their 3rd shorthanded goal of the season. But you're right. Just put it to the net. Things happen like that. And the Oilers up 1-0. Niemi at center ice. On the right wing, Kasper Roslovic goes into the corner. It's rimmed. It hits Hall. Brown will get it out through the middle to Kasperi Kapanen. Comes into the Hurricane zone. He's by himself. Stops up on the left wing. Waits for some help. He'll bring it out of the zone. Penalty is over. Carolina's 0-for-1 with a man advantage. Klingberg with it at the Edmonton blue line. Right wing to Draisaitl. Just got it to the Hurricane line. Taylor Hall comes the other way. Into the Oiler end, but Hall ran into Stahl, and the puck turned over. And here's Hyman down the right wing. Carolina territory goes to the right wing court with some help from Kulak. It's up against the board. Draisaitl in front of the net. The shot, but save made by Anderson off of McDavid. Puck on the left wing. Hyman to the left wing corner. Hyman turns, shoots it, kicked out by Anderson. Along the left wing board from the Carolina zone to the blue line. Kulak towards the net. That one was off a body to the right corner. McDavid to Draisaitl. A cross ice pass. Oh, he had Hyman, and that hit Stahl's skate and came out. 1-0. Oilers lead. 6.5 gone here in the first. Adam Henrique, the goal scorer. Puck dumped in to the Carolina zone. Janmark picked up the assist on that goal. It was a short-handed goal. Rimmed on the right. Oilers trying to find it. Goes off of Jeff Skinner. In from the point. Bouchard is shot. And a glove save made by Anderson. He's going to hold on. Draw a little bit of a crowd in front of the Carolina net. We're going to take a break. We played 6:53 of the first period. 1-0 Oilers lead on the goal by Adam Henry. We'll be right back. From the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca. It's game on at City Ford. With an all-star lineup of brand new Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on escapes. Up to $9,000.
Campbell and Bob Stoffer here at the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. 1-0 Oilers lead the first period. Tonight's Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of Ronald McDonald House Charities, providing families with a home away from home while their child receives the medical treatment they need. Get your tickets at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 to support. Henry, the goal scorer for the Oilers. 5:08 into this opening period. It was a short-handed tally. Face off in the Carolina zone to the left of Anderson. Draisaitl out there with Skinner and Arvidsson. The puck goes to Arvidsson on the right wing. To the right wing corner. Protecting it to Draisaitl on the blue line. Klingberg. Shot save made by Anderson. Klingberg didn't get all of it, but there was a little bit of traffic. He was able to hold on.
With a concerted effort to put some pucks on the net. These are the two top teams in terms of shots on goal per game. And think about that. Edmonton's been outshot. Yeah,
the entire trip.
Yes.
Every game.
And at home against Colorado in the last game. I think for 7 straight games. Because for some reason, I think they're outshot Chicago too.
Puck flipped out to center ice. Goes off of Stahl and into the Edmonton zone. Klingberg off the glass and out. And it'll be brought in by Arvidsson. It'll come down the right side. He gets checked. Orlov got it out of the zone. Klingberg, his own blue line to Arvidsson. Left wing to Kulak. Over the line across to Draisaitl on the right. He'll go to the left to Hyman. To the left wing corner now in behind the Carolina net. They'll put it in front of the goalman off the netminder Anderson. And the puck lifted up and out by Martineau. Brought in by Hyman. Right wing to McDavid. To Hyman. Went off his stick as he couldn't get it to Jeff Skinner. Aho will clear it out to Jarvis off his stick. There's McDavid in the neutral zone to Bouchard. Comes in on the right wing to the line. It does come out. The pass to Ekholm, and Edmonton has to regroup. Shot in by Matthias Ekholm. Just over 8 minutes gone here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Slavin with a long pass hits Ekholm at center ice. Shot right back in by Nugent Hopkins. Slavin out from behind his goal. Right to Burns. Out the right wing to Aho off his stick. Just missed everybody at the Edmonton bench. Inside the Oilers zone, Bouchard. Bouchard through the middle to Corey Perry. He'll bring it in. Went to shoot it. Went off the stick of Slavin. Burns has it on the right wing for the Hurricanes. Cross to Slavin. All the way back across to the right wing. Will come to Slavin. Shoots it in as that goes off of Jost. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Fired through the middle to Kapanen. Lost the edge. Lost the puck and Pickard. Able to get it up the left wing. Cleared out by Perry. Skated upon by Kapanen. He'll dump it into the Carolina zone. Sent up the right wing by Walker. It goes past Kulak down into Edmonton territory. Won't be hard enough for icing. Klingberg to Kulak to Klingberg. Klingberg up the right wing now. Sails it. He gets gloved down by Walker. He'll shoot it back in off the glass. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the first period. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. He gets caught up in some skates. Now Connor Brown is able to skate away. Being pressured on the play by Blake. He'll dump it in. Despair in the left wing corner. Up to Kakaniemi at center ice. Puck gets shot in on the left side. Robinson was able to get it into the slot. Nobody there for the Hurricanes. It goes to the line. Kept in on the right wing point by Chatfield. And then Chatfield on the right side. Knocked out of his hands.
Where's the consistency? Where's the consistency?
Penalty coming up to the Edmonton Oilers. Going to be a slash.
Victor Arvidsson had his stick hacked out of his hands in the offensive zone. Janmark does the same thing, and they call it. And that's what Matthias Ekholm's saying right now. You let the exact same play go, Stripes. Like, all right.
9:59 gone here in the first.
I'm just saying, like, if you're going to call it like that, and that's the standard, then it's got to be the...
Oiler penalty kills brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Calvin Pickard. 28 saves and a 7-3 loss at Washington on Sunday. That was his last game.
They got real good centers for face-offs. No surprise, Brindamore was a great face-off man himself.
Puck goes off the stick of Jarvis. Rolls to Pickard. He'll cover it. So we'll do that again to the right of Calvin Pickard. Last time Carolina's on the power play, Edmonton got a short-handed goal. Up goes to Matthias Ekholm, hits it hard up the left wing boards and down the ice. Anderson will leave it to Costas Baird. He's in behind the net. Up the right wing, got away from Nugent Hopkins. To center ice, tried to pump it back, gave it away to Nugent Hopkins, and he'll shoot it all the way down. Edmonton can make a change.
So, but Colson replaces Janmark here, the second forward unit on the PK.
Aho to Svechnikov at the Edmonton blue line, broken up by Brown, got it out. Costas Baird through the middle. To Aho, now to Svechnikov. Throw it all the way across to Rant into the blue line. Costas Baird into the corner. Pass out to Svechnikov. Hits an Edmonton stick. That goes out of play. I think Stetcher got his stick on that. Faceoff will stay in the Edmonton zone, however.
Stetcher had a couple years when he was in Vancouver, did a real good job in the PK. He is what he is, the number 7 defenseman. He's playing tonight because Nurse is missing a second straight game.
Gives you all he's got.
Every night. You know what you're getting from him.
You do. Face off to the left of Pickard. Puck goes right to Ekholm. Hammers it off the left wing boards, past Burns and down the ice.
And it's a high stick here, so it's going to be a D-zone draw for Carolina. Brent Burns, they got a lot of UFAs. Rantanen, who of course everybody's keeping an eye on, Taylor Hall, Orlov at Burns, Roslovic, Frederick Anderson, and then Jost, Fast, and Robinson. We got some work to do here.
He's off to the right of Anderson.
And everybody's focus is going to be on, do they get Rantanen done? I wonder about LA and Rantanen. Just remember that, Ken.
Floating that out there.
Just wondering.
Okay. Roslovic will come into the Oilers zone, left wing corner, gets knocked down. Sent back to the line, though, and it's Burns. Left wing to Taylor Hall. He'll come out and shoot it. That gets blocked. Went off of Ty Emberson. Hall trying to recover it on the right. Now Kotkaniemi behind the net. Missed Roslovic with it. And it'll be Emberson to sweep it all the way down the ice. Penalty over in 28 seconds. 1-0 Edmonton leads. 8:25 to go in the first period. Kotkaniemi to center ice. Pass through the middle. Off the stick of Kapanen, goes into the Edmonton bench. 21 seconds left to go on that penalty to Matthias Janmark. Second power play for the Hurricanes. They only got 2 shots on net in the game so far.
The Oilers have done a good job
to this point.
This is a face-off mismatch, but Stahl got waved out of a circle. 55% man in draws.
Brown along the left wing boards, off the boards and down the ice. Slavin come out from behind his net for Carolina, through the middle, up the left wing, off the stick of Martinook. It goes into the Edmonton zone. In boards, Martinook crashes hard into Kulak. Puck along the boards and bounced out to the neutral zone. Penalty is over. Carolina's 0 for 2 with a man advantage. Kulak in the right corner. Up the right side, off the stick of Kapanen, goes to McDavid into his own end for Kulak. Kulak comes out from behind the Edmonton goal, up the right wing to Draisaitl. Into the middle to McDavid. Makes a move at the Carolina blue line. In on the right wing. Stops. Right wing at the hash marks. Now to Draisaitl. Centering pass goes through the slot. Ekholm from the left point. Got it to the corner over to the right side for Connor McDavid to the blue line. Bouchard across to Ekholm. A snapshot that goes wide. On the right wing, Draisaitl, top of the circle. Comes off the right wing boards to the middle to Ekholm. Couldn't get a shot. Goes in behind the net. He had Aho right on him. It goes in behind the goal. Oilers up by 1 here in the first. 7:05 to go in the period. Along the right wing boards. Knocked out of the air. McDavid to the blue line to Bouchard. They couldn't get it off. A hit stick goes to McDavid. Cross-ice pass. Knocked down by Rankin. He'll get it out. Now it goes to Svechnikov. In over the Oilers line. Odd man rush. Then Orlov's pass got picked off. It comes out to center. And then Carolina offside at the Edmonton blue line. Oh, that was unbelievable. Odd man rush for Carolina and almost a rush for Edmonton the other way. We'll take a break. 6:44 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner for all local residential and commercial relocations. AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with
Nothing Oilers lead the Hurricanes. 6:44 to go in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Adam Henrique with a shorthanded goal. That's been it so far in this game. Henrique's 8th of the year at 5:08 of this first period. Faceoff's going to be at center ice. Leon Draisaitl, second in the NHL in points, first in goals. Coming into this one, he's got goals in 7 straight games.
It's like Rod Brendamore's hard matching Jordan Staal against Draisaitl.
Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Klingberg turns in front of the Edmonton net up the right wing to Victor Arvidsson. He'll come down the left side now into the Carolina end down the left wing. Stops in the corner. Back to the point. Oh, that pass picked off, and Martinook will bring it out. Martinook one-hands it into the Edmonton zone. Klingberg to the end board. Staal on him. Squeezes it into the corner. Puck goes to Jeff Skinner, and he is tied up. Goes to the line. The shot tip. Oh, what a save by Pickard. Rebound. Oh, Pickard got that too off for Staal. Oh, a couple of tremendous saves by Calvin Pickard as it's cleared out by Klingberg. It'll be an icing call against the Oilers.
Jeff Skinner's got to win a puck battle on the board there.
Oh, those are 2 amazing saves.
Lost the puck battle, and Oilers, Pickard bailed him out.
Yeah. Martinook with the redirection, Staal with the rebound. And those are really the first 2 good chances Carolina's had. We got 6 minutes to go in the first. It's 1-0 Edmonton. Face off to the right of Calvin Pickard. Great time to be on board, wherever you are, along the Oilers Radio Network today. Aho taking the draw against Draisaitl. Aho wins it, goes to the line. Slavin has it left wing point. His shot off the leg of Arvidsson, up in the air and out.
Leon's getting a cross-checking penalty here. Got upset off the draw, and Aho
Stumped in. Oilers will touch it here. And Edmonton will be shorthanded for the 3rd time.
taking too many penalties, a sign the team's frustrated. I mean, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
He was mad.
Sticking the call. Oop, yeah. Got him right in the yapper. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Pickard. Aho out of the face-off circle. Henrique against Rantanen. Puck goes to the point. Gostisbehere, left side. Over the cross. He's back to Gostisbehere, left wing. To Svechnikov. To Gostisbehere. Cross. One-timer by Aho. And the save by Pickard. The puck swatted down the ice as Nugent Hopkins was able to get a hold of it. Bear bringing it out. The right wing to Jarvis. Jarvis to the right wing corner, hit by Kulak. Puck to the middle, but off the stick of Connor Brown and down the ice. Costas Bear is trying to sneak in from the blue line, but Brown,
They're trying to hit that late trailer. The Oilers have broken that play up twice.
Jarvis to Aho. Pass it hit Jarvis, and the skate from Aho goes into the corner. Kulak up against the boards. It comes loose. The Oilers will come out with it. It's Brown up the left wing. Across to Janmark. Now in over the line. He'll drive down the right wing. He might go to the net, but Costas Bear was able to peel it off his stick. Svechnikov will get it out. Gave it away to Ekholm. He'll shoot it back.
Made the right call. Take Costas Bear on him. And he's an offensive defenseman with a minus rating. Play some special teams time. Good decision there by Janmark.
Kapanen to break things up. Shoot it down. 40 seconds to go in the Carolina power play. Kotkaniemi at the Edmonton blue line. The Hall down the left wing. Dumped from the corner. Puck comes back to the point. Burns will take a snapshot, and a save made by Deckard. He held on to it. It'll be a face-off in the Edmonton zone. 28 seconds to go here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Face-off will be to the right of Calvin Pickard. Kotkaniemi to take the draw. He's up against Henrique. It'll go all the way over to Ty Emberson. Up the left wing. Up against the boards into the skates of Roslovic. Off the right side. Blake with a pass. Doesn't get through. Kotkaniemi to the blue line. To Hall. Come down the left wing. They put it all the way across. Kotkaniemi a shot. That went off an Oilers stick. Hit Ty Emberson's stick. And it goes out of play. A good block there by Emberson. Actually, Emberson stopped it twice. Second one off his stick and out of play. 8 seconds left to go in the penalty to Draisaitl. On the right point, Slavin shot wide of the Edmonton goal. Left side, Walker in for the blue line. Goes to the corner. Over to the right wing to Stahl. Penalty done. Edmonton back to even strength. Nugent Hopkins will get it up in the air and out. Carolina 0 for 3 on the power play. Stahl brings it in. To Slavin in the left wing corner. Now it's near top of the circle. Robinson around to the right. Up to the blue line. Stahl's got it. Down low to Martinook. It's on the end boards. Drops it in behind, and it's set in front. That one off a stick goes all the way over to Draisaitl. Will bring it to center. Draisaitl in over the line to McDavid, and shot off a stick that goes out of play.
Slavin, how good of a defensive read was that?
Draisaitl knocked the stick right out of Martinook's hands. We're going to take a break. 3:10 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810 premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuss shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars.
there's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
1-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes. 3:10 to go here in the first period. Cam Lindholm with box stop. They're at the Lenovo Center, Raleigh, North Carolina. Fakes off to the right of Freddie Anderson. Goal for the Hurricanes.
Oilers haven't had a shot on goal the last 8 minutes because they keep having to kill penalties. Right. The last shot they had, they scored on.
First save before the game. Well, I hope they're not shorthanded 6 times. They went 6 for 6 on the PK against Florida.
Yeah.
But so far it's 3. Oilers win the draw. Bouchard shot off a stick goes wide. Here the right wing point. Ekholm off the boards to Hyman. It gets into the corner. Slavin through the middle of Svechnikov. Cross ice to Rantanen. Now to Aho, but Walker was in early. That's offside against Carolina.
Walker had an interesting season last year. He paired with Nick Seeler in Philadelphia, and they were outstanding. And then he ended up getting moved to Colorado and made a real push with the Avalanche in the regular season. And did not generate much offense in the offseason, then these guys signed him to a deal. And of course, they've got Orlov and Brent Burns expiring. They've got Slavin for a while, which is good news for them because we all know how good he's been for the last several years. Excellent two-way defender. And this guy's coming into his own too, Chatfield. He's a pretty good defenseman as well.
Chatfield's got it left corner in his own end. All across to Orlov, up the right wing, able to get it out. Janmark to Kulak. And he'll bounce it into the Carolina zone. Quickly turned up by Dmitry Orlov. We'll get to center ice. Put it towards the net. It goes just wide. Kulak in behind the Edmonton goal. Rims it up on the glass. That will go over the glass. Not a play. With 2:16 to go here in the first period. The Oilers up 1-0.
So, Cam, there's 4 corners in this building where there's no seats. And there's entrance points.
Like tunnels.
Like tunnels.
Yep.
And they are the coldest wind tunnels in the NHL. It's not even close.
The one where we do the interviews that we did yesterday after practice and then the morning skate, that's got to be the coldest corner in the National Hockey League.
That is where Chris Pronger chopped yours truly in the Achilles heel after a guy by the name of Fernando Pisani scored the game winner shorthanded in overtime in Game 5.
Here's Blake with a shot off the right wing, saved by Pickard. He held on.
And he got all of me.
Oh
yeah, I almost knocked down the entire scrum.
Guessing you had it coming? I don't know.
That's just how he rolled. Hey, he still does my show all the time. What does that tell you?
He was just having fun?
He was having fun. He also said, I told you. Because he told us after Game 4 we're going to be back in Edmonton for Game 6.
What a Game 6 it was.
Yes.
Orlov gets it on the point, a snapshot. That goes off of Podkolzin and up the right wing comes Draisaitl into the Carolina zone, trying to one-handed towards the net, put it off the outside of the goal. Corey Perry tied up by Orlov. He got hit too. Coming in there was Jost. The puck goes off the stick of Perry in front of the net, skating out to Orlov for the Hurricanes. We'll get to center ice and softly dump it in. Kulak up the right wing.
Oh, watch out.
Kulak came up. He tried to shovel it out, and he almost got Perry right in the face. Puck dumped back into the Oilers zone. Out from behind the net is Kulak. He's through the middle. McDavid skate with it. Nugent Hopkins follows up to McDavid. As McDavid tries to gather some speed out of his own end. He does. And center ice has to shoot it in. Anderson to stop it. He'll put it high on the glass. Goes to Stahl. He'll get it out and all the way down. Jarvis going to fly after it, and they'll call that icing. The crowd's not going to like that one much. Seth Jarvis was flying after it. Matthias Ekholm ruled that he was ahead of Jarvis, but it was close. The photo finish.
Yeah, I can understand why there was a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Oilers are going to load up to David Draisaitl and Hyman here for a no-zone draw. Minute 5 left in the period.
It was up 1-0. Face off to the right of Anderson. Draisaitl taking the draw. Oh, he sort of dropped the puck a little. I don't know what was going on there. Puck goes to Burns. Off the right wing boards and out. Martinook will get to it. We're in the last minute here in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Martinook on the inboards. Inside the Edmonton zone, getting worked over by Eckel. The left wing to Jarvis. Jarvis in the corner. Ekholm in there as well. So is Bouchard now. Stahl. Hit Ekholm with it. Draisaitl gets control. Draisaitl up the left wing to McDavid. 35 seconds to go in the period as McDavid swings through the middle of the ice. Up the left wing now to Draisaitl. Comes into the Carolina zone. Stopped up on the boards. Got knocked down. And Martinook's going to bring it out.
That's a penalty. I'm not sure how that doesn't get called. It's a joke.
Slavin in on the right. He can't shoot it, but off the right side, the shot and the save made by Pickard. Quick shot by Jarvis. That was a good save by Pickard. 10 seconds to go in the period. Comes in front of the Edmonton net, and Hyman will get it out. Jarvis to Augustus Bear. First period will end. Oilers will be up 1-0 after 20.
Leon Draisaitl twice in that period. There's some words being exchanged here with Gord Dwyer and Brendan Blandina. I think there's some confusion on what the standard is. Oilers are saying did not officially get a shot in the final 12 minutes of that period.
All right. Oh, we got a Matthias Janmark downstairs. Cam Moon, Bob Stoffer upstairs. Hit by Chatfield. Now Stahl had it go off the body in front of the net. Save made by Anderson.
Wow.
Puck comes loose. What a chance for Corey Perry. It's shot down the ice. It's icing against Carolina. But a bounce in front of the net. Perry was there, and Anderson got his right pad on it.
Wow, what a chance for Edmonton. Fortuitous break. The puck kicked right to Leon Draisaitl. First period, and the rebound there for Leon, and he tried to poke it 5-hole, and somehow that puck didn't get through in the Guardian.
Perry with the first chance. Draisaitl with the rebound. And Anderson stopped them both. Here's Nugent Hopkins. The shot goes wide of the net. Martinook off the right wing boards. It's not going to get out. Back to the blue line. Ekholm blasted on goal. Blockered up into the air by Anderson. Puck kept in at the blue line by Nugent Hopkins. Oilers up 1-0. We're a minute into the second period. Puck along the boards inside the Carolina zone. Stahl up the right wing. Pitching against the boards was Ekholm. Went to Nugent Hopkins down the left wing for Hyman. He's trying to drive to the net, but poked away by Anderson, the netminder. Top of the circle on the right wing. Puck cleared out by Martinook. It'll be icing against Carolina, unable to make that change.
These guys don't give shots away for free in this building. Like Edmonton's already had 4 in this period.
And what did they got him down for? 1?
Yeah.
Or 2, I guess.
Good start. And now the Oilers are going to go with McDavid, Draisaitl, and Kapanen. By the way, number 11, Jordan Stahl was 6-0 on faceoffs, now 7-0. Just took Leon right off the draw, no call, of course.
Chatfield up the right wing to center ice to Jarvis, now to Martinook. He's in on the right wing. Put it in behind the net. Jarvis had to go off his stick. McDavid pushes it through the middle, goes right to Ekholm, up the right wing to Draisaitl, into the Carolina end, over to the left wing. Off the boards, it goes in behind the net. Kapanen was in, but it'll be Burns to get it up the right side. That's Svechnikov. Cross ice pass, goes on the left for Aho. Aho back to the blue line. Slavin shot kicked out by Pickard. Jammed off the right wing boards. It goes to McDavid. He's got some speed. Gets by Slavin. In over the line. The shot off the arm of Anderson. Puck played past Stetcher and out.
You don't see that often. You don't see Jacob Slavin get beat that cleanly, and he did by Connor McDavid.
Almost spun him into the ice. Stetcher makes his way into the Carolina zone. Puck to the left wing side. Janmark around the boards. It goes over to the right. On the right wing, Janmark's trying to get to it. Burns behind his net. Right side, it goes to Svechnikov. Gets his stick lifted, but able to get it out. The puck at center to Janmark. Stood up at the blue line. Henrique will bring it in. Left wing to Brown. Back to Henrique. Just delivered it wide. He had the redirect, so he just put it wide of the net. Henrique will keep it in on the right wing.
Oilers have had a good start to this period. They've had 3 or 4 chances around the net, but haven't been able to finish it.
Slavin in behind his goal. 3 minutes gone here in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Short-handed goal by Adam Henrique in the first period. Up the left wing. Puck gets to center ice, brought in by Robinson. He'll drop it. The quick shot, the save made by Pickard off of Blake. The puck up to center ice. Shot in by Arvidsson. He goes after it on the forecheck. Rimmed around to Robinson. Robinson will get it out to Roslovic. Roslovic on the right wing. Hit the referee with it. Goes to the end boards. Ekholm can't get it out. Walker from the angle. Off a stick. Was right in front of the Edmonton net. And Skinner can get it out. Costas Beer has to turn back.
Arvidsson frustrated, banged the stick off the glass. About a little less of that, a little bit more concentration, focusing on making plays.
A shot into the Edmonton zone. It gets recovered off the left side, but Robinson unable to get it to the Edmonton goal. Ekholm will go high in the air and out with it. It bounces in over the line. Slavin, left side to Martinook, off the boards and out. Martinook on the left wing will shoot it in. And that went off a skate as Pickard was going behind the net. It was offside anyway against Carolina. Pickard was on his way to go stop it behind the net, hit his skate, and was going towards the net.
Well, in order for Seth Jones to get traded, he had to accept the trade. And why not go to Florida? And Florida's a well-run organization. You got to wonder, does this mean that Aaron Ekblad stays or numbered in Florida? I don't know. If they get Ekblad and Sam Bennett done, those guys are both pending UFAs. They just took on $7 million a year with Seth Jones in that trade. Look out.
Dumped into the Edmonton zone. Stahl goes in behind the Oiler net. Oh, put it in front. It goes off a skate and then just wide of the Edmonton goal. Comes free on the right wing. Martinook to the blue line. To Burns. A snapshot tipped. Oh, great save by Pickard. And the puck in behind the net. Rimmed back to the right wing point. To Burns and shot knocked away by Pickard. Goes to the left wing point. Slavin will keep it in. Round to the right to Jarvis. 1-0 Edmonton here in the second period. Anderson in behind the Edmonton goal up the right wing. For Hyman. Hyman to get through the neutral zone. We'll dump it in. Puck Colson. Up the left wing points. It went off his stick. Aho will get it up in the air. Doesn't get out. Draisaitl kept it in to Puck Colson. He got checked and it does come out. The right side dumped in by Aho. Pickard will stop it.
Colson's fighting the puck a bit, Cam.
The left wing now to center ice to Kapanen, off the boards and in. Anderson to play it, knocked the stick out of the hands of Kapanen as they jammed at the puck, and Aho will get it out through the middle. Now to Svechnikov over the line, the shot, and the save made by Pickard on a rising shot. At the top of the circle in his own end is Kulak to get it out. Right wing to Draisaitl. In over the line, goes to the corner. Chatfield there for Carolina, can't get it out. Draisaitl across the Kapanen, couldn't get a shot. Puck goes to Kulak. He'll blast it on goal. Save. The rebound covered up by Anderson. Now it comes loose. They're jamming away. Still jamming away. Puck came back to the point. Kulak across. Klingberg fans on a shot. Now a shot. Pad save made by Anderson. And it's lifted up and out.
Trying to find a way to bury that.
This game still 1-0 for Edmonton. At center ice, Svechnikov will shoot it in. 6:15 gone here in the second period. Puck cleared out. Janmark makes a move at the blue line of the Hurricanes, gets the puck in, goes to the right wing corner, slides off a check to the blue line. Stetcher, he'll walk in, the shot off the arm of Anderson. It goes up into the air.
No one knew where it was.
Blake comes up the right wing for the Hurricanes. Through the middle, missed Gostisbehere with it. Ty Emberson. Long pass through the neutral zone to Janmark. Hacked away from him. Knocked in by Henrique. Battling on the left was Connor Brown. Blake gets it free for Carolina. To center ice to Kotkaniemi. He'll dump it in. Bouchard. Behind the net, Kotkaniemi steals, pass to the middle off a stick, and it goes out of the zone.
Little soft play there by Bouchard, nearly a turnover. Edmonton lucky.
Bouchard to Ekholm. To Nugent Hopkins in his skates. Will get it out. At center ice, Robinson. Play it back in. Pickard right up the middle, got it out. Up to Hyman. He'll shoot it in to the Carolina end. Hall got it up the right wing boards. To Roslovic. On the right side, Robinson shoots it in. Pickard this time pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Now on the right to McDavid. Comes into the Carolina zone with Roslovic. They go into the right wing corner. Slavin gets the loose puck, won't get it out, but Robinson will steal and come up the left wing. Cut to the middle. Then over the Edmonton blue line. Stops on the right wing boards.
Well defended by Echo.
Puck up against those boards. As Ekholm was knocked down, got back up, got the puck. Trying to get away from the pressure of Roslovic. Goes in behind the net, though. It's Roslovic's pass. Gets knocked down, and Hyman up the boards. Pinching in was Chatfield. So this time Nugent-Hopkins gets spun around, and it's back in the end. His pass skips over sticks back to the point. Orloff will let it go. Blockered away by Pickard. Ekholm up the right boards, doesn't get out. Jarvis got it in front of the net and just rolled wide by Robinson. Cleared out off of Chatfield.
Otters need a big change here in defense. They got to get some guys off the ice.
8.5 gone in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Chatfield to center. Pass off the stick of Stahl. Goes into Edmonton territory. Puck on the end boards. To the right side, Stahl. Couldn't get it to the middle. Goes to the point. Chatfield shot. Redirected. Saved by Pickard. Arvidsson will get it out. Comes out through center ice. He'll dump the puck in. Orloff turns on. Gets it across to Chatfield. Went to get it out. Knocked down by the stick of Skinner. And that was knocked down by a high stick. We get the whistle. We're going to take a break. 9 minutes, 2 seconds gone in the second. 1-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about
1-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes. 9:02 gone here in the second. Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back with life-changing jackpots tonight. Oilers make a 50-50 jackpot sitting at $197,000 and climbing. Get our next lucky winner. It could be you. Get your tickets now. EdmontonOilers.com/50-50.
The Oilers cam are really just playing three centermen right now. I guess four if you include Nugent-Hopkins because they've moved 42 out of playing center. Kasperi Kapanen.
Perry in over the line, dropped it. That was deemed offside.
He was onside. There's been 4 calls this way in this game that have been 50-50. Couple penalties. I mean, I think you'd agree with me. We're a little surprised that Draisaitl didn't at least draw one power play the first period. They were all over. Well-coached team, trying to take time and space away from Edmonton's best players. And the Oilers have had their chances down this period to add.
Some really good chances in this period. Freddie Anderson took up some stops. Klingberg will dump it in. Steered aside by Anderson. Puck along the boards. Todd Coles, and then it came loose. Jackson Blake will get it out. The Edmonton blue line. And Todd Coles flips it to center ice. Walker will dump it in. It's on goal. Rimmed up the left wing off of Podkolzin. Now up to Kapanen. Kapanen on the left wing. Podkolzin, he'll come in. Forced to the left wing corner. Edmonton making changes. Rims it on the right. Hall wanted to get it out. Instead, it goes to Jost. He'll get the puck up the left wing. And now the puck gets to the middle. The shot by Walker. Save made by Pickard. And the puck on the left wing. Podkolzin out through the middle to Hyman. Into the Carolina end. Goes over to the right wing. To the right wing corner. In behind the net. Kicked into the inboards by Burns. Puck comes out front to Nugent-Hopkins. A shot saved by Anderson. It goes top of the circle. Aho with it. Out to center ice. Gave it to Walker. Lifted it in.
Great pass from McDavid to Nugent-Hopkins. Just didn't thread the needle.
David now to Ekholm. Lost it at the blue line. Puck goes to Bouchard up the right wing to Hyman into the Carolina zone. Stops for McDavid. Cross ice pass to Ekholm. Hacks it to the inboards. Gets into the skates of Nugent-Hopkins. Puck comes free. And Rantanen will get it out. Cross ice off the stick of Svechnikov. Long pass. Oh, just off of McDavid's stick. May have had a partial break. Puck brought in though. Down the right wing. Aho to the right wing corner. 1-0 Edmonton here in the second. 8:52 to go in the period. Svechnikov to Aho in the slot. A shot saved by Pickard. Puck goes over to the right wing. To the right wing point. Chatfield to keep it in to the corner. Goes to the end boards. Ross will make that out of the corner. Ratman will shoot it. Save made by Pickard as Ratman steps out into the slot. Calvin Pickard will hold on to it with 8:34 to go in the second. 1-0. The Oilers lead the Hurricanes. We're going to take a break from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart.
The Lenovo Center, Raleigh, North Carolina. Cameron along with Bob Stauffer. 8:34 to go in the second. 1-0. Edmonton leading the Carolina Hurricanes.
Even game. Carolina Oilers up 1-0. Carolina's had 3 power plays. Edmonton's had 1. I think the Oilers have had the better chances in this period, Cam.
I would agree. Face up to the left. Calvin Pickard. Goes by the Edmonton net.
So Edmonton finally wins the draw.
They blew it down.
They only won 5 of 22 in the first period. They blow it down.
All right, I'll do that again.
Like Stahl and Aho are really good on face-offs. Kotkaniemi's coming.
All right, Henry wins it again. To Emberson, brings it up the right wing. Janmark's flying down the ice. No icing as Janmark catches up to it. Left corner, Carolina's own. It's knocked off his stick. That goes to Robinson. Robinson hit it center ice by Emberson. Costas Bear put that out of play.
This line's had a much better game tonight. They had a tough night in Florida the other night. Really, you know, there was just the one. The Panthers scored a lucky first goal off a puck that deflected it off of Brett Kulak. The second goal against, though, they didn't really give a pass option for Emerson after they finally created a turnover defensively. Janmark was the left winger, but he wasn't at left wing. The Oilers started wing with the puck and it up to the net. Then the third goal against it, they were on for. That was just a bad line change. Maybe you could argue Skinner should have had the save, but it was a good shot, too. They're allowed to have guys make plays, too, Cam.
Yep.
You know.
That's right. Mark up to center ice is able to shoot it in. It's along the corner boards, the Edmonton zone. High Emberson. Troy Stetcher got up to the top of the circle. Stoll get it in front of the net. Shot off the post by Martinook. And skating out's dry saddle for Edmonton. Martinook was wide open in front of the Oiler net. The puck comes out of the zone. What a chance there. Martinook right off the post, glove side on Pickard.
The work back to the puck from Carolina defensively, though, every time Bryce look up.
Oh, that gets given away. Now to recovering. Was that goal? Almost lost it to Jarvis. Couldn't get it out. Kept in. Martinook. Cross ice pass. Goes to the left wing point. Orlov got it low. Up against the boards. Martinook to Jarvis. One off his stick, and Arvidsson can clear it. Won't be hard enough for icing. Edmonton can make a change. 7:15 to go in the second. 1-0 Oilers. That pass coming in on the left side. Ratman across to Aho. Has it in the right. The right wing point for Burns. Off the boards. That goes out of play. Jordan Martin, the dude brought it.
Great.
What a chance.
Emerson and Stetcher both on the right side of the fence and wide open was Martin who made the post.
It almost dead square too. Martin played his 700th NHL game Thursday in that win against Buffalo.
So when he was in the WHL, did he get 700 games in?
He was good. But
Yeah, I just think, you know.
no, he's had a great career. Good on him. Up the right side, after it was flipped out. Walker will dump it in. Pass comes up though to Henrique, and now at the Carolina blue line. That is knocked away from him.
Gotta get pucks deep, yeah.
Body left wing shot. That's off his stick. Launches out of play. Is letting that go as Robinson.
I mean, Adam Henrique's trying to do a drop and delay at the opposition blue line. You're in the third line. Get that puck deep.
transition either way. You know, we talked about the fact that the Oilers had better opportunities here in the second. They just had 2 points.
Yeah, they have. Face off to the right of Pickard. Back to the point. Slavin shot. A lot of traffic in front. Never got through. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid at center ice. That's offside. I thought it was. Puck came in. They said it wasn't. Play on.
It was offside.
Okay, Burns get it up the left wing. Give it to Jarvis to shoot it in. Puck goes in behind the Edmonton net. Brandon was looking for it. Nugent Hopkins. To Kulak, got up to the blue line. It doesn't get out. Aho kept it in. For Klingberg. Get it up in the air. It's out to the neutral zone. Off the stick of Hyman. Now
they're winning a lot of puck battles, aren't they?
They are. Hyman to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins to center ice. Got center. Shot it in. Slavin, long pass to Rantanen at center. He tried to go through the middle, went off of Corey Perry, right to Bouchard. His pass up the right side. That gets picked off, and Perry recovers. Ekholm through the middle and off of Janmark. Goes all the way down to Anderson. Steers the puck to Burns. The Oilers in on the forecheck, but cleared out down the left wing. It won't be icing as Hall goes after it for the Hurricanes. It's on the end boards. 5:20 to go into the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Ekholm, left wing to Corey Perry. Down to Draisaitl. At center ice, has to dump it in. He'll go after it, roll off on the imports. Slides in behind his net, up the left wing side, off the boards and out. It's going to go all the way down. Should be icing, and it will be against Carolina with 5:02 to go in the second period. Oilers up 1-0 in the first period goal by Adam Henry.
It was shorthanded. Edmonton's had one power play, and Draisaitl had a point-blank on it. Actually, Leon's had a good chance here in the second too. Neither from the kill zone. Both from different spots on the ice than normal.
And Perry with a good chance in this period too. Face off to the right of Anderson. Chatfield got it to the line, and Snetcher went to play it in, hit a body, goes out of play. We'll do that again inside the Carolina zone when we come back. 4:57 to go in the second. 1-0. Oilers lead the Hurricanes from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
It's game on at City Ford. With an all-star lineup of brand new Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on escapes, up to $9,000 on Bronco Sports, and up to $19,000 on F-150s.
Cam Loon and Bob Stauffer, we're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home no payments, no interest for 1 year. 1-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes. We have 4:57 to go in the second period. Face off by Carolina zone to the right. Freddie Anderson. David Hyman and Nugent Hopkins. Right down with Ekholm and Bouchard. Jarvis taking the draw and over to Ekholm. Comes down the left wing to the corner. Stops. Wanted to get a pass in front of the net. Stahl is in front of him. Puck gets in behind the net. It's McDavid. His pass blocked, but he gets it back. Goes to the right corner, trying to get away from Jarvis. Goes in behind the net to the left. His pass in front of the goal. Off of Jarvis. Comes back to McDavid. He'll get it across to Ekholm. Fakes the shot. Now he shoots a save. Anderson rebound. Here's McDavid. Couldn't spin it around. It gets to the middle to the blue line. Bouchard shot blocked by Martinook. It goes in behind the net. Nugent Hopkins to the right wing point for Bouchard. To Nugent Hopkins. Brings it up to the blue line. Cycles it to McDavid. Pulls it off the right wing boards. Goes in behind the goal. Stops in the right corner. To the middle. Ekholm shot off a leg. It goes to the left side. Bouchard to McDavid. Skates around the top of the circle. Knocked off his stick and it comes out. McDavid gets hit in the neutral zone. Goes to Jarvis. He'll bring it in. Stops on the right wing. Behind the net off the stick of Stahl. We go to Hyman. To the middle of the ice to Kulak. Comes in to the Carolina end. Right wing to Nugent Hopkins to Kulak. The shot. Save Anderson. Rebound. Kulak recovered it. Over to the right wing to Drysdale. In front. Score! Yes! Corey Perry! Right on the doorstep! And the Oilers are up 2-0.
Corey Perry is having an unreal season. This is a 39-year-old player. It's his 13th goal of the year. He only plays 11.5 minutes a game. But Kulak did a great job. Came off the bench in the presence of mind to slide a pass across the Drysdale. And he gives it to Perry. Open net champion. And it is 2-0 Oilers.
Drysdale has points in 11 straight games. 16-29 time of that goal. And Oilers up 2-0 on Carolina. Klingberg to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Coming out through the middle. Gostisbehere. Off the right side, off the stick of Blake. No, it didn't touch it.
And that's 2 great shifts in a row for the Oilers, right? You had McDavid's line, and they were unlucky not to have scored. I mean, Drysdale had just come on the ice, and on the backhand, threads the needle.
Corey Perry right at the edge of the crease to direct it in. Takes off to the right, Anderson. Nothing Edmonton here in the second. Back to the line it goes. Klingberg has it left wing point. Down the right side to Drysdale. His pass. It comes loose and put just over the net by Arvidsson.
I thought Arvidsson picked the top corner, Cam.
Puck goes to the left wing side. Top of the circle. Drysdale keeps it alive. Kulak shot. That just goes wide. Puck goes into the left wing corner. Arvidsson up to the top of the circle. To Klingberg. Stops on the left wing boards. Left it along the boards. Gostisbehere shoveled it to the blue line. And say that was knocked down by a high stick. I think that's why the whistle went. 2:40 to go in the second. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Carry from Drysdale and Kulak. He's got the Oilers up by a couple. That face off the Carolina zone. Kapanen, Podkolzin, and Perry. Up there with Stetcher and Emerson. Podkolzin on the left wing in the corner to Perry. Perry against the forces of Roslovic. Goes to the left wing. Stetcher comes in. Puck gets bounced to the blue line and out with it. Roslovic into the Edmonton zone. Right wing corner. Can get it in front of the net. Puck to the blue line. Chatfield shot that hit. Kapanen in front of the net and the puck gets cleared out.
Right off the top of the kneecap.
Kapanen slowly gets up. We'll limp over towards the Edmonton bench. They get drilled.
This is an underrated pop. Oh, it's a great song. Ramstein, great band. Lots of pyro with these guys live.
Face off to the right of Picker. Puck goes to Emerson. They get it up in the air and out. The end mark to Brown. That's offside at the Carolina blue line. With 2:07 to go here in the second.
Team needs you. Let's make some noise.
Oilers up by a score of 2-0. Henrique in the first. Perry here in the second. Drysdale with an assist. He's got points in 11 straight games. It's 15 points in 11 games for Leon Drysdale. Puck dumped in by Echo. Gostisbehere was in behind his goal. Up the right. Roslovic able to poke it out. Brought in. Here's Robinson across to Walker. His shot just missed short side. Walker to the right wing corner. Robinson out of Kotkaniemi. The left wing point where Roslovic can keep it in. to Robinson. Pass to the middle. It's bouncing around in the slot. Ekholm trying to get it out. Kept in. Back to Niemi, right wing to the blue line. Gostis fair shot. Glove save made by Pickard. He holds on to it with 1:31 to go here in the second. The Oilers up 2-0.
He's got to make a little bit better play there. He got bailed out by his goaltender that's fought his way through it.
Left to Calvin Pickard. David taking the draw against Sebastian Aho. Goes to the corner. Svechnikov on the right. Lost it. McDavid to Nugent Hopkins to McDavid up the left wing. Into the Carolina zone. Cross-ice pass to Bouchard in front of the net. And shot goes off the stick into the left wing corner. Out of the left corner, Hyman. Cross-ice pass. He was looking for Bouchard. That got broken up. Here's Aho the other way. Into the Edmonton zone on the left wing with Kulak on him. Rantanen around the right wing. Burns in for the fourth right last minute of the second period. Oilers up 2-0. Rantanen, left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. Up to the top of the circle. Stops along the left wing boards to the middle to Oh, great save by Pickard. He kicked it out the right pad. The puck cleared by Nugent Hopkins. Back into his own end is Slavin. He'll go in behind the net. Out through the middle. Cross to Burns to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Goes to the left side to Jarvis. To the middle of Martinook. Had to just poke it to the left wing corner.
How's that not a penalty?
Skinner got dumped down by Stahl.
It's about the fifth time you've said that today.
Jarvis off the left wing. Boards to the blue line. Ripped towards it by Orloff. Glove save made by Pickard. 13 seconds to go in the second period. Edmonton up 2-0.
I would have two face-off men on the ice here. I'd have Henrique out along with Draisaitl. And that's what they're going to do. That's what Chris Knoblauch's going to do. He's going to have Draisaitl and Henrique and put Colson. It's been a tough matchup all game for Leon going head-to-head against Stahl.
Face off to the right of Pickard. To drop it. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Emerson with it in his skates. Jarvis trying to knock it loose. Don't have it on the inboards. 4 seconds left. Jammed and went up into the air. Period ends.
Great job in the little period there from Emerson and Ekholm. And Emerson's a restricted free agent. This guy is earning his keep as a third pairing right shot D that kills penalties as well. And the Oilers got a short-handed goal from Henrique to the first. A beauty set up from Draisaitl to Perry in the second. Corey with his 13th of the year. And Pickard's been rock solid tonight for the Oilers. And it's part of the reason why they lead by a score of 2-0.
That's where we sit. We're through 40 shots now, 21-20 in favor of the Oilers. The Oilers have 2-0 lead through 2 periods. Brent Griffiths, Rob Brown. They're going to have the intermission for you when we come back. 2-0 Edmonton through 2 periods from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Ford Dealers. NHL Hockey, the Oilers Radio Network. At the Lenovo Center, Raleigh, North Carolina, Edmonton Oilers have a 2-0 lead. And the Carolina Hurricanes are getting ready for the third period of play. Edmonton had a 2-0 lead on Carolina October 22nd. Edmonton. Carolina came back to win it in overtime. But they had Martin Necas then, and he had 3 points.
You know my thoughts on Martin Necas. I know everybody thought Carolina cleaned out Colorado in that trade. And maybe Rantanen, puts up 3 points the rest of the way tonight, but Necas is a heck of a player. It's his pace and tempo that is scary.
We drop the puck. We're underway here in the third. It's wired into the Hurricane zone on the end boards. Jeff Skinner to Draisaitl to the right wing point. Klingberg moves to the middle. Gives it to Draisaitl, but it's in his skates. It'll come to the blue line. Stahl trying to get it out. He couldn't get it out. Arvidsson to the right corner. Takes a hit. Stahl to Chatfield. Up the right wing out to Martinook. And it goes to the Edmonton blue line. John Klingberg to center ice. Right wing to Draisaitl towards the net. A shot that goes off of Slavin up to the line where Bouchard only kept it in for a moment. Svechnikov got it out. Left side
to Jarvis, just inside the Edmonton blue line in the middle of the ice, but spun around and lost it. Puck goes near the blue line. Arvidsson skated it out. Burns across the slave and it's center ice for the Hurricanes. He'll dump it in.
It's offside.
Offside, so the Hurricanes have to clear the zone. Ekholm makes his way up to center ice. Plays it in off the glass. Goes over to the right wing. Burns in behind the net. Bank pass up to Rantanen. To Aho into the Oiler end. Dropping it to Burns. Down the right wing. Then behind the net. Comes out to Aho. His shot. And that one blocked. And he'll come out to center ice. It's Nugent Hopkins 2-on-1 with Hyman. Nugent Hopkins. A shot off the arm of Anderson. And it goes over to the right wing. And Svechnikov will get it out.
Well, Carolina's pushing for opportunities offensively. You're going to get chances the other way in the counter-strike. A clean 2-on-1 and an excellent save from Anderson off a solid shot from Nugent Hopkins.
Ekholm in behind the Oiler net. Long pass to Podkolzin. Directed it across the Carolina blue line, and Roslovic will come up the right wing. Into the Oilers zone. The angle shot saved by Pickard. Rebound goes behind the net. Kotkaniemi to the right wing point to Walker. Walker shot towards the goal. That gets blocked in the slot. Up at the blue line. Kotkaniemi will keep it in. Stitcher on the end boards. Rimming it. Gostisbehere pinched in. Perry got it out, but it'll be icing against Edmonton. 2 minutes, 23 seconds gone in the third. Edmonton up 2-0.
And a tough matchup here for the Oilers. D-zone draw. Kasperi Kapanen on the ice. The fourth line center for the second consecutive game. A right shot. And he's going to go against Aho, who's 55% in the circle. Oilers did a better job at face-offs in period 2.
Had a tough go in period 1. Face off the Edmonton zone. Top of the circle goes to Gostisbehere on the point. Rolls it around the boards. Podkolzin to Stetcher. Now over to Emberson. Up the right wing to Perry. Off his stick. They'll go down the ice. Podkolzin flying after it. There's no icing. Podkolzin goes in behind the goal. Taken into the right corner boards. Still has it though. Gives off his stick. And cleared out by Jost. Up the Hall. Taylor Hall into the Edmonton zone to the right point. Long shot blockered away by Pickard. Klingberg had knocked down Blake just before the boards, and Blake went in hard. Klingberg's going to go to the box.
Fourth time Edmonton's been shorthanded in this game. Too many penalties last 2 games for the Oilers.
Sean Klingberg going to the box.
And that's where the lack of quickness with Klingberg. Like, he's smart with the puck, but he doesn't skate the way he did in Dallas. He doesn't have the same lateral explosiveness.
Fourth power play for the Hurricanes. 0 for 3 with a man advantage. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Henrique waved out. He's been good at face-offs in this game.
He's off to the right. Calvin Pickard. Puck goes to Svechnikov to left wing point to Gostisbehere. Walks to the middle. Over to the right to Rantanen. To the blue line, Gostisbehere. A hard shot saved by Pickard. Puck goes to Rantanen. He fired it wide. Goes to the left wing. Svechnikov for the Hurricanes. To Jarvis to Svechnikov. Cross ice. Rantanen to Gostisbehere. To Rantanen. Walks off the right wing. A shot. Doesn't get it through. Rantanen to the blue line. To Gostisbehere. His shot saved by Pickard. Puck goes to the right corner. Rantanen to the blue line. To Gostisbehere. To Rantanen. Hash marks right side. In behind the net to Aho. To Rantanen. Out of the right corner to the blue line to Gostisbehere. Over to Rantanen, top of the circle, right wing. In front of the net, and fanning on it was Jarvis after he got it from Aho. Puck goes to the right wing. Into the corner, Emberson hit by Rantanen. Puck goes back to the blue line. Gostisbehere on the right wing boards. To Jarvis, now to Rantanen. Walks it in front off the stick of Pickard. Puck to the point. Aho across. One-timer, and that shot by Rantanen was blocked. Gostisbehere rimming it behind the net to Aho. Takes it to the left wing to the blue line to Gostisbehere. Left side to Aho. Cross ice to Rantanen. In front of the net. Scores! Aho got the pass from Rantanen.
Edmonton lost the draw and never got the puck out in a minute 27. And Aho, who has scored 37, 36, and 36 goals the last 3 years, has his 22nd of the season.
4:26, time of the goal. Perfect pass by Mikko Rantanen across to Sebastian Aho. Carolina back into it. Left side, Robinson will dump it into the Edmonton zone. Stahl, top of the circle on the right. Off the right wing boards to Martino. Now to Stahl.
Oilers need to get the puck out here.
It goes to McDavid. He'll get it out himself. Just skates down the left wing. Comes in over the Carolina line to Draisaitl. Stops left corner. Out to Bouchard. Shot stopped by Anderson. Puck to the right point. Emberson. Shot tipped wide by Bouchard. And Martino couldn't get it out. Draisaitl to McDavid on the right wing. Now to Draisaitl. He'll go to the net. In front. Scores!
The Oilers are going to challenge this.
Draisaitl put it off of Hyman and in. And Edmonton's up 3-1.
The Oilers are going to challenge this for sure. It was not an intentional direct.
Referee waving it off, but you're... Oh, that's close. It went off of Hyman's skate.
Nope, maybe they're not going to challenge it. Hyman thought they should challenge it right away. They're not challenging. I can tell by Chris Swap. Just an immediate all game. Anytime there's a 50-50 play. 4-1 are the power plays in this game. They're the angelic Carolina Hurricanes.
Wave it off due to being kicked into the net. All right. 2-1, Oilers lead. Goes to spare. Across to Walker. Up the right wing off of Roslovic. It goes into the Oilers zone. Oiler goal waved off due to kicked into the net. Up the right wing, puck comes out, and up the right side, capping in. It's just swatted away, though, the last second by Walker. It'll go to Brown. Fanned on his shot. It rolls towards for Anderson. It was behind him. It cost his bear. Scooped it out before it went in.
That would not have counted. That whole sequence was offside, Cam. That would not have counted.
Stetcher out from behind his net to Emberson. Now to Brown. Brown off the right wing boards and in. We're 6 minutes into the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. Puck gets turned over. Draisaitl going to the net. Couldn't get a shot away as he got tied up.
Brown got tripped backside, no call.
Out through the middle. Chatfield poked off his stick. It goes to Draisaitl. Cross ice pass to Stetcher. In the shot. He whistles it wide of the net. Puck to the left point. Kulak let it go. And that doesn't get through. And it is cleared out down the ice by Chatfield. Icing waved off. Down the right wing will be Klingberg. Lifted in. Hacked out. Goes to Svechnikov. Checked at the Edmonton blue line. It'll go into the corner, though. Svechnikov on the inboards. Klingberg there to rim it. Doesn't get out. Slavin down low. The one-timer off the outside of the net. The chance there for Aho. And the puck up the middle. And McDavid in over the Carolina line. Up to the left wing point. Now to Matthias Ekholm. Shot saved by Anderson. He holds on to it. We're going to take a break. 7 minutes, 6 seconds gone here in the third. 2-1. Oilers lead the Hurricanes from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rate rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Attention drivers, it's the Midwinter Tire Clearance Sale at Fountain Tire. Right now, you can save up to 20% off all in-stock winter tires. Premium brands, unbeatable safety, and incredible savings. It's a winter tire hat trick. But don't wait. This sale ends March 8th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Stay safe on the road and save big during this Midwinter Clearance Sale. Oh, and most importantly, let's go Oilers! Contact your local Fountain Tire for complete details. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
Play Alberta has hundreds of casino games right at your fingertips. Join thousands discovering why Fortune Coin is one of Alberta's most popular games. Fill your reels with golden coins. Multiply your prizes up to 6 times and turn good spins into legendary ones. Land the Fortune Coin symbol to win cash. Trigger the jackpot. Launch the free spins bonus and watch as the dragon takes over your screen. New players get 100 free spins only on playalberta.ca. Claim your offer today. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
2-1 Oilers lead the Hurricanes. 7 minutes, 6 seconds gone in the third. Cam Newton along with Bob Stauffer. Got to see a replay of that one that Shane Gostisbehere saved in behind Freddie Anderson. That thing was 85% over the line.
I think they missed an offside at the zone entry.
Well, they might have. You're right. But that's as close as it gets without actually being a goal.
The Oilers have had 3 pucks past Anderson. One that got called back. One Bouchard missed a tap it on a great setup from Emerson. 2 righties of all things.
Back of the tilt here in Carolina. Pass up the left side, and it's Svechnikov down the left wing. The shot and the save by Pickard. Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. Brings it in through the middle. On the left, the one-timer by Hyman. Steered aside by Anderson. Didn't get all of it. And then Chatfield's stick breaks. It's on the end boards. Lifted up and out. And getting it to center ice was Aho. McDavid forced back by Aho to Bouchard. Left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Pass through the middle to Hyman. Goes into the right wing corner of the Carolina end. Orlov around the right wing boards. It won't get out. Hyman down low. Poked on net. Net saved by Anderson on a redirection by McDavid. Out to center ice. Svechnikov will dump it in. Emerson out of the right wing side for Edmonton. Got it to center ice. Orlov broke it up. He'll come in. Orlov pass to the right. And the shot, that one was partially blocked. Stetcher got in front of it before Jarvis could get a good shot through. Puck dumped into the Carolina zone. Oilers up by 1 here in the third. 8:20 gone in this third period. Brown out of the right corner. Trying to get it through the middle. Kotkaniemi is able to get it out to Robinson. He'll dump it in. Roslovic goes after it. Ties up with Stetcher. Puck to the right wing. Kotkaniemi up against the boards. Pinned by Henry. Loose puck. And up the left wing. It's Kapanen.
Keep your feet moving there.
A check, or make that Janmark. A check just in over the line. Puck brought in now on the right wing as Roslovic goes to the end boards.
Good takeout.
The right wing side. Puck cleared by Klingberg. Gostisbehere through the middle. Off of Roslovic. It'll go down to Pickard. Get it across to Kulak. To Kapanen. Now on the right wing for Podkolzin. Off the right wing boards and in. I think he lost. Podkolzin lost the steal. Puck sent towards the net. Saved by Anderson. Podkolzin trying to get off the ice. But he's only got one skate. Down the right wing is Hall. His pass hits a stick. Klingberg up the right wing. It won't get out, but through the middle. Kulak does get it out as Podkolzin just got to the Edmonton bench.
That was nearly too many men on the ice. Skinner left half a stride early there. Jeff Skinner.
Walker. Pass on the right wing. Now it gets to the middle. Gostisbehere walking and shot off the pad of Pickard. Hall in behind the net. Around the right wing boards to Blake. To the blue line. Shot by Walker. Steered aside by Pickard. 2-1 Oilers lead here in the third. Puck cleared out. Blake turning it at his own blue line. Now will go back into his end. Lifted it up, bounced it out. Victor Arvidsson off the boards and in. Orlov to the right wing. Stolen by Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Works in the corner with Orlov on him. Orlov gets the puck in behind the net to Gostisbehere. He'll clear it. Matthias Ekholm up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. 9:35 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. Puck brought in left wing. Drilled towards the net and wide by Arvidsson. Go around the boards and down the ice. Bouchard leaving it. Picking it up. McDavid. It's flying down the right wing. Comes into the Carolina zone to the middle. Shot. Pass saved by Anderson. The rebound put towards the net. But Rantanen can get it up the right wing and out. To Svechnikov. Cross ice to Aho. Comes into the Edmonton zone. Pulls it off the left wing boards towards the goal. Shot goes wide. And it'll be Nugent Hopkins able to come out for Edmonton. Through center. Goes to the blue line. Nugent Hopkins down the left wing. Top of the circle. Rolls it low. Goes to the right corner to Connor Brown. Brown in behind the Carolina net. Stripped off his stick by Slavin. To Rantanen up the left wing. He'll get it out. Up to center ice. Chatfield, left wing to Orlov. Makes a move on Emberson. Down the left side, but Kulak was able to get in front of it. That shot doesn't get through. Mark to Kulak. Over to Emberson on the right wing in his own end for the Oilers. Up the right side for Brown. That missed him. It's icing against Edmonton. 8:15 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead.
It's amazing the shots are 30-29 for Edmonton, given that they've been shorthanded 7.5 minutes in this game. Oilers have only had the one power play.
Face off to the right.
Big draw here for Henry. Under 10 minutes.
Goes to the blue line and Gostisbehere left point into the slot for Hall. Down the left side, Kotkaniemi. His pass to the middle. It goes off of Kulak. Kotkaniemi along the boards. Played it to the slot. Nobody there for Carolina. Janmark to Kulak. Left wing to Ty Emberson. On the backhand. Got it out. Walker to Kotkaniemi. Into the Oiler end down the right wing. He'll make a move. Go to the net. It goes off of Pickard. Loose puck. They're jamming away. And it squeezes over to the left side. Puck to the point. Gostisbehere across the line. On the right to Hall. Hall cross. A shot off. How did that stay out? Off the left side. A one-time shot by Roslovic.
I don't know how that didn't go in.
I don't know how that didn't go in the net. And Roslovic's shot, it went off the stick of Kulak, and it may have glanced off of Pickard. We're going to take a break. 7:27 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. From the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action, stay for the fun.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, over no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-1 Oilers lead. 7:27 to go in the third period. Face off the Edmonton zone to the right. Calvin Pickard. Shots now 30 apiece. Drive side out of the face-off circle. Henrique taking the draw against Stahl. Puck goes right up the right wing. Kapanen will skate it out to center ice. So throw it in, cross corner. Chatfield up the right wing boards to Martinook. He got it out. Dumped right back in by Kapanen. Chatfield up against the end boards. It goes over to Stahl. Hit by Kapanen. Jordan Stahl got it up the right wing. Puck comes out. So it bounces into the Edmonton zone. Klingberg up against the boards with Jarvis. To try to get this thing loose, it goes to Stahl. On the right to Chatfield to the right point. Shoots it towards the net. Goes off the end glass. Orloff from the left wing. He put it way wide. Chatfield inches in. The puck will go to Klingberg of the Oilers up the right wing to Podkolzin. Now to Draisaitl. Took a hit, but he got it out.
That looked like a knee to me.
Orloff on the left wing. To the right wing corner across to Stahl. Stahl on the end boards for Svechnikov. Couldn't get it through to Jarvis. Cleared out by Draisaitl. Skating towards it is Hyman. Comes into the Carolina end. Goes to the left wing corner boards. He stopped. Orloff to be able to get it out to Rantanen. Now to Svechnikov. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Stops right side to Rantanen. All alone, and a great save made by Pickard. And the puck along the boards inside the Edmonton end. Svechnikov to the top of the circle. It goes to the left point to Slave, and down the left wing. A shot. Pickard the save. He'll hold on. 5:51 to go in the third period. 2-1 Oilers lead the Hurricanes. We're going to take a break from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Don't panic. There's still time, but it's quickly running out. The biggest savings of the year on flooring at end-of-the-roll flooring centers is happening right now, but it's almost over. Spring arrivals are on the way, and we need to make room. It's not just a sale, it's our biggest sale. It's why we call it the Big One. But don't panic, there's still time, but only if you hurry. The Big One clearance event ends soon, only at end-of-the-roll flooring centers. Let's get flooring. 12870 St. Albert Trail, and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
Proudly headquartered in oil country, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Lenovo Center, Raleigh, North Carolina, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 2-1 Oilers lead. 5:51 to go here in the third period. The Hurricanes have put some pressure on here in the last few shifts. It's off to the right of Pickard. Puck goes across to Henrique. Into the corner, broken up by Rantanen. Now right wing corner to Aho. To the point. Chatfield will shoot it. Now went off the mask of Pickard. Henrique high in the air. It'll get out. Crowd reacts as
Arvidsson got his stick caught up with Orlov. Puck shot back into the Edmonton zone. Cleared by Ekholm. It will not be icing.
Excellent out-turn draw there from Ekholm.
Orlov stops in behind his net. 5:12 to go in the third. Edmonton up by 1. Orlov, left wing to Stahl. Into the Oiler end. He'll shoot it. Save Pickard. There was a big rebound, but getting it out of harm's way was Kulak. It goes into the left wing corner. Kulak across on the right to Klingberg. Up the right wing. And it goes just off of Hyman and out. At the Edmonton blue line. Puck brought in. Going towards the net. A backhand put wide by Jarvis. Puck on the right side. Up to the point. Slavin on the left wing. Down low to Jarvis. Goes to the right. Gives it to Stahl. Stahl to the top of the circle. Into the corner to Jarvis. Gets away from Klingberg. Jarvis to the left side. Jarvis out. The one-timer caught Kaniemi. That hit his stick. Goes wide. Slavin has it right corner. 4:20 to go here in the third. Edmonton up by 1. Puck goes in behind the net. Blake out of the left corner to the middle. A shot. Save made by Pickard after it was slowed up. Pickard will cover it up after he got it with the right pad. We get a whistle.
If I'm Chris Knobloch, I'm contemplating calling a timeout here.
I'm with you.
This is not sustainable. They're going to get one eventually. You got to find a way to stem the tide a little bit.
Face off the Edmonton zone. To the right of Pickard. Pickard's making his own timeout.
It's a wily veteran move by a 32-year-old goalie.
Saying something wasn't quite right with his mask. Got his own timeout. Good enough. Face off to the right of Pickard. Goes to the top of the circle. He's into the skates of Connor Brown. Back to Emberson. Will bounce it out. Chatfield forced back by Henrique. Right wing. Caught Kaniemi. Now to Hall. He stopped at the Edmonton blue line. Chatfield got it to the Edmonton line. That goes in offside. Roslovic was in early. 3:48 to go here in the third. 2-1 the Oilers lead. What a game this has been here tonight.
Yeah.
Highly entertaining.
It's a high event game.
High event
65
game.
shots on goal in this game.
Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Oh.
Won that one a little too quickly.
That was a little too easily won by Adam Henrique. All right. Difficulty at that puck drop. There we go. We're underway. Up the left side. Janmark off the boards and in. Brown is it behind the net to pressure Orlov, but he'll get it up the left side down the ice. It'll be icing against Carolina. And Edmonton will get a face-off in the Carolina zone. That's part of the rink right now. Edmonton hasn't spent a lot of time in the last little bit.
No. Game kind of changed when they got their fourth power play, didn't they?
Yeah. But that was
going to happen.
They didn't do much in their first 3 power plays to Carolina, but they were good on their fourth one.
Yeah, and they got the goal.
Face off to the right of Anderson. Kaniemi up the right wing to center ice. We had Kulak in front of him. It's right in front of the bench of the Hurricanes. David got knocked down, and it's sent down. It'll be icing against Carolina. Face-off will be in the Carolina zone. 3:18 to go in the third. Oilers trying to end a 5-game skid. Last game of the road trip. Edmonton at home Tuesday against Anaheim. Draisaitl, Kapanen, Podkolzin are out there. Anderson and Ekholm on defense. Puck goes to Ekholm, left wing point. Into the corner. Now it goes in behind the net as Puck Olsen trying to get it free.
Not sure why Kapanen's down this low. You're up by a goal. To me, you should be higher up defensively.
Back to the left wing point. It goes to Ekholm. Fakes the shot. Rims it to Puck Olsen, but it skips over his stick behind the net. Hall. The Orlov took a hit. It's along the boards inside the Carolina end. Goes up to the top of the circle. Hall's going to bring it out. Hall to Aho. Center ice to Rantanen.
This guy's got to get off the ice for Edmonton.
The right wing. Puck dumped in by Svechnikov. Puck Olsen off the boards and out. 2:25 to go in the third. Oilers up 2-1. Anderson's going to the bench for the extra attacker. Rantanen brings the puck in. He lost it. Loose puck. It's McDavid. An empty net. The shot. Oh, diving in front was Jarvis. Turned over. Nugent Hopkins. Shot off. That was blocked right in front of the net by Gostisbehere. That was going in as well. And Gostisbehere's got it behind the net. Oilers with 2 shots at an empty net. And the Hurricanes selling out to keep the game alive. Puck dumped in. It goes into the Oilers zone in the right wing corner. They battle for it. It goes in behind the goal. Bouchard up the right wing will get it out towards the net. Knocked down by Gostisbehere. Minute 40 to go in the third. Down the right wing stall. In over the line. Centering pass off of Pickard. He got drilled into the net.
And they called it. It's
and
Rantanen's
getting the penalty.
Interference.
We should. He fired Brett Kulak right into Calvin Pickard. Minute 34 to go in the third. Oilers go on their second power play. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com.
I mean, he hits Kulak right from behind. Now, here's the thing, Cam. You got a minute 34 left. You got a 2-1 lead. You get an ozone face-off win here. You play keep away?
Yeah. If you get a really good opportunity, you take it, but you don't need to sell out for it. Because if you keep that puck in the Carolina zone, Anderson can't go to the bench. Timeout's being called.
Carolina.
The minute 34 to go in the third. Adam Henrique scored in the first. That was a shorthanded goal. Put Edmonton up 1-0. Oilers score in the second. Corey Perry, 13th of the year from Draisaitl. He now has an 11-game point streak. 2-0 after 2. Hurricanes get a power play goal by Sebastian Aho here in the third period and have been pressuring. Oilers had 2 shots at an empty net and both times blocked at the last second. And Carolina's kept it alive. But now a penalty by Mikko Rantanen on goaltender interference with a minute 34 to go in the third. And that most definitely helps the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Anderson. As you would expect, the Oilers with 2 defensemen on the power play.
Yeah.
Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Aho's taking the draw for the Hurricanes. Draisaitl wins it. It'll get to the line. Kept in by Bouchard into the left wing corner to Draisaitl. Knocked off his stick. Slave and rims on the left to Aho. To throw it out, but there's nobody there for Carolina. Draisaitl will take it back into his own end. Give it to Bouchard.
So they can just delay here.
No, it take all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Hold it.
Yeah, then they are. Ekholm's got it behind the net. Carolina's got to try and get the puck. Up the right wing to center ice to McDavid. Gets it in over the line, gives it to Draisaitl. Minute to go here in the third. Oilers up by 1. On the right wing boards to McDavid. Pulls it off the right side. He had it knocked away, and a pass breakaway. Oh, in the shot. Wow, what a save by Pickard! And the net got knocked off in behind Pickard as Ekholm was sliding in, but Calvin Pickard saves the day. A breakaway by Sebastian
McDavid tried to make the play, and a great stick from Jarvis on the strip, and he set Aho up in the breakaway, and what a stop. And Edmonton's lucky they didn't get a penalty for knocking the net off this morning. So it's you got to figure Carolina's going to 5-on-5 here.
There's nothing intentional about that. Ekholm ran into Pickard. That's not a penalty. As much as the crowd's upset about it.
Again, the face-offs in this game.
47 seconds to go here in the third period. Edmonton 2-1.
Carolina's won 60% of the draws in this game.
Face off to the right of Pickard. Net empty. So it's 5-on-5. Face off in the Oilers zone. Draisaitl against Aho. Puck goes to the left wing. Svechnikov to the blue line to Burns. A shot off the glove of Pickard. Bouchard tried to get it up the left wing and hit Slavin. It's in behind the net. Jarvis, left wing corner to Svechnikov. Behind the net to Jarvis. 30 seconds left. Right wing to Aho. To the right wing corner. That goes off a skate. Getting it out. McDavid up the right wing to Hyman. Off the right wing boards. Goes to the corner and he put it just wide. Draisaitl, left corner, 15 seconds left. Oilers up by 1. It's on the end boards.
Good work.
Hyman holding on to it. Now Svechnikov got it loose. It's given away. McDavid over to Draisaitl. Oh, that goes off the crossbar. Bouchard.
That's his first power play goal of the year.
Scores. Bouchard right at the buzzer.
Is it going to count? If it counts,
I think it does. But either way, the Oilers win it, and the 5-game losing skid's over. I think it's 3-1. Everybody's still at the bench. I guess if that's a goal, then they still have to drop the puck. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
All right. Well, there wasn't much left.
That's Bouchard's first power play goal of the year, and it's into an empty net. That is hilarious.
Oh yeah, there's one. They put 1 second on the clock. So yes. So they do have to drop the puck, and they do, and it's over.